Ich gehöre längst nicht mehr zur Welt der Sterblichen. Ich fürchte hier nichts und niemanden. Willst du wissen, wer ich bin? Ich bin Vegeta!
Hello guys, Shockwave King back here once again. In today's video, where are the Navy battles? At this point, it is comical how a series based off of pirates barely have any Navy battles at all. It's like it's non-existent, and it doesn't make any sense at all. Cause you expect, like, these are pirates and navies, and Navy Marines. They should be used to the sea, but every single time, it is what it is. And I don't think I'm really waiting for is. Some might say, why am I so interested inside the pirate battles? What does it matter besides from the fact that they pirates? Pirates didn't spend all their lives on pirate ships, even though they did. It goes to the same reason why Luffy's poor and nobody else is. It's just this kid used to have all the jewelry. I guess he went on tough times, had to go to the underworld. But Luffy's always been poor. No one else can tell me otherwise. But it's just one of those things where just like, if it was just a show about, if it was just a manga, an anime about just regular pirates, then what does it matter? All right, what does it matter? But it is purely the fact that people have devil fruits, all right. And I like to point out how, you know, you get into water, you know, you get into water, something's gonna happen. You get into water, this and that. And the thing is, just like, they spend like 90% of their lives on islands in the first place. So it's just like only one person actually had a risk of drowning. Just one singular person, nobody else. And that was Jack the Drought, and he's a fishman. So him getting smacked up by Zenisha, it doesn't even count because it wasn't a neighbor battle. It was him versus a giant elephant. That's not fair to Jack the Drought. He didn't sign up to fight elephants, alright? He was there to kill minks. Alright? They was cheating. But it's just one of those things where just like, why is it just like, and it goes to another thing. What is the point of giving everybody their own custom ship if it doesn't mean anything? It's just like, what's the point of giving a ship cannons and all this if it doesn't mean anything? It's like nobody get any type of Navy warfare. We could have got a piece of that Marine for it, but then Okiji froze the sea, and that was the end of that. And then we could have got something with Kaido, and you expect, and if you're going to have this giant part of the island, why would you only have 3 pirate ships? Only 3 pirate ships to stop anybody else from coming in? Now, if it was just Luffy and everybody else, what does it matter? But it's just like, you never know if another Yonko might show up. You never know that Big Mom just might go ballistic, or Blackbeard or Whitebeard just like, I'm sick of this, somebody's gonna have to die tonight, and Kaido's the one. And it's just like, there's no type of protection. There's not a fleet of at least 30 ships. It's just like, what is the point of having all these numbers of men if it doesn't mean anything? It is just like, with Kaido the Gifters, it'd be much better if they fought him in the water in the first place. Cause then you could just drown half of them and they just die. That's not funny. You could just drown half of them. It's just like, that's the whole thing. People have devil fruits, right? Unless you are Kaido, who can break out a prison ship somehow, or Doflamingo, you're going to drown like everybody else, alright? You can be Marco all you want until you hit that water, alright? You can, let's just say, I say Doflamingo because Doflamingo can just pull himself up, and Kaido, it never explains how Kaido got off them boats, because he's wearing sea stone cuffs. And how can you get off a boat and you're wearing sea stone cuffs if you have a devil fruit? But just purely after, I want to see an all-out warfare. I want to see a whirlpool on the ocean. You got cannons firing back and forth. People are getting hit. Explosions are going everywhere. People fighting midair and trying to stop themselves from hitting the ground. People are swinging from the top of the ropes near the sails. It'll be a ballistic, true, real fucking Buccaneer battle in the sky, in the water. And then, like, there'll be no big news, Morgan. There'll be nobody. All right, nobody know what happened over the ocean. And it's not the only person you got a chance to experience that was Goldie Rogers versus Shiki, and that's pretty much it. He's the only one. He's the only person who got to experience some real on pirate Navy warfare. He's the only one. It's sad, but it's just one of those things where it's just like, why is there only purely just one-on-one fights? Why can't we get these guys fighting on pirate ships? If the world is just like, then like you look at the globe of One Piece, you got all that water. It's just like, if you're a Marine, what is the point of attacking somebody on an island? We can just attempt to catch them in the sea, sink their ship, and they done for it. They gotta surrender. I'm just like, why even go through the struggle of going into an island in the first place? Especially when you're dealing with Yonko. What is the point? You're just wasting everybody's time. With Doflamingo, you could have caught Doflamingo underwater. Actually, that would never work. Aside from like Buffalo and Baby 5, everybody else would have drowned there. I give him that. I'll say that. You take out at least 90% of Doflamingo's crew, and that's pretty much it. It's just everybody else is not really too necessary. I'll say that Trouble might be good in some cases, but aside from that, it's just you just really have to deal with Dofi after that. Cause like, that's the best way you can cripple somebody's crew is just by drowning half of them by throwing them into the water. Which is one of those things where it's 10 times more advantage. You have a 10 times better advantage of fighting the likes of Whitebeard and sinking his ship or knocking him off the ship and having him potentially drown than actually fighting Whitebeard on an actual Marine Corps. If you knew he was coming to Marine Corps, you should have just sunk his ship and then like you got all that artillery fire. You didn't fire one shot toward these guys, you just let them sail up the closest they can. I understand, alright. The Moby Dick came out of the water. Alright, they couldn't stop the Moby Dick. But all those ships that was like a good 100 meters away. All the time we got that heavy artillery fire for nothing. That's just for decorations. You're not gonna use that. It's just the fact that I like pirates, alright? I've been looking for a good pirate game for a while. Assassin's Creed 4 is not it in my opinion. I want to be a real buccaneer, but the thing is, it's just like, to draw these ship designs and have all these cannons, and it's just like there's no point of it. We got about 2 pages of it in a chapter about what 10, 15 chapters ago. That was pretty much it. And it's just like, you can't really have pirates and don't even have 1 inch of Navy warfare. They'll go through ships just like it's nothing. Well, not really. They had to go on married for a while, and then they got the Thousand Sunny. But it's just, there is no real risk of losing anybody's ship at all. It just, this is just like, you never seen anybody get stranded and just left somewhere on an island. Just you know, you betrayed my crew or something like that. You gonna stay there and die. You got to wait for somebody to pick you up. No one has ever been marooned on an island, or you see those really small islands. It's the fact that I want to see Navy battles. That's what I want, and that's one of the biggest things missing from One Piece. Everybody else can have their own personal criticisms that like it and this and that. Part 1 was pre-time skip, repetitive post-time skip, the way to do these fights, character development. Nah. I want to see some actual Navy warfare. I'm sick of seeing all these pirate ships when it doesn't mean anything. It's just a waste. Why are they even on pirate ship? They might as well just get airplanes. Because nobody fights in the sea in the first place. Nobody. Besides from like Goldie, Roger, and Sheik, and that's pretty much it. Those are the only 2 people who actually had a fight on the water. And that clash between Whitebeard and Shanks was just, that's all it was, just a clash. Just a clash, Billy. Just a clash. But it's I don't know if you guys think about this Navy ship thing, because it's just, what are the naval warfare? It's just like, I know you're looking for any in-depth, detailed tactics, but come on, Billy. You just got all the pirate ships and they just don't do anything. They just don't do nothing. They're just there. They're just there. Hey, look, we got a cool ship, and this is like, Frankie made this brand new ship, the Thousand Sunny, and then like, what's the point? Besides from like some transportation and some cosmetic features, what does it actually do? What could it actually do against other pirate ship? Besides from that, I think it's like a Kumagente, whatever that burst from an escape. There is no actual artillery fire, no nothing. Just absolutely nothing. I don't know, maybe it's just a me type of thing. Because like, there's no point a series based on pirates should not have any naval warfare. This is like, it'd be one thing if they just didn't have it and didn't focus on pirate ships. We got new pirate ships showing up. Everybody's interested in who got a pirate ship, what people pirate ship looks like, and it's just nobody use them. Like, we're not gonna talk about what type of artillery you got on them. About 40 cannons on the left and right side. Got the dropping fire barrels and everything, and they're all just non-existent. Just all non-existent, and it's sad, really. Okay, it's because it's this. How do you miss that, you idiot? You fool like you across your chin. Yeah, just I don't know you guys thoughts about this whole pirate ship situation, because the fact that we don't have any navy battles is not concerning. It's just a question of why. Then why even make about pirates in the first place? Well, scratch that. Why put any emphasis on the pirate ships in the first place? And you just have it as a useless background thing that doesn't matter. And then it makes sense when they keep traveling island to island, because the pirate ships are not really useful to them to some degree. It's just a way for a pirate to get to one island to another. They all just carry their treasure and stuff manually, and it just doesn't matter. They can burn through 1,000 ships in about 5 years. If you were to play the pirate ships like that, and then only have like a few major pirate ships, that could still work, but it's just for that we got this emphasis on it. Losing the Going Merry, which is a significant thing. Getting 1,000 Sunny was such a significant thing. But it's just, what about the artillery and everything like that? And then like you don't see anybody performing any type of repairs in the ships in general at all. Nobody replacing the sails, nothing. And then another thing, just like if you're all on water and you're gonna make a machine ship, why power that pirate ship by cola when you got all that fresh water on the ground? It doesn't make any sense. Because you just made a hydro pirate ship, but you know, Frankie will think of let's just make the ship out of cola. But if you get marooned somewhere and we don't have any cola, just somehow the cola's just gonna work. Well, this is just like another thing. Some might say it also would be. It was not as major, just because like they're getting all hyped up and excited about Pluton, which is gonna destroy entire islands, and it's just like, let's think. If they don't fight Pluton on the water, then there's no point of them hyping up Pluton. It's just useless. Cause then it doesn't mean anything. It's just because you're not gonna get any significant pirate battles out of it. You're not gonna get nothing out of it. So there's no point, in my opinion, to hype up something that doesn't mean anything besides from storage significance. Sure, it can be mentioned in this. If people say the 1,000 Sunny is pollution. It'd be foolish for Frankie like they incorporate anything from the Pluton blueprints in the 1,000 Sunny. But even if he did, what would be the point if there would be no type of Navy warfare in the first place? I'm not saying it would never be any in One Piece at all, but it's one of those things of why we've never seen such a thing, alright? I understand we've been seeing the view from Luffy for a long period of time, which would make sense. He doesn't have a large crew, and most of the time as he's sailing through the sea, he didn't really encounter too many of the pirates, so he would have to really focus on, getting 40 cannons on the left and right side, upgrading the hull and doing this and that. But still, you got everybody else, and nobody else getting the Navy warfare. Nobody. You just got Kobe just sea diving through the water, and it doesn't even matter. Well, then it will make even further sense of why people in the Marines don't want certain Marines to have double fruits, because if you fight somebody in the water, you could actually drown and die. It's just a whole fact of double fruit thing, because like, what's the point of the water thing? There's a lot of factors, but it's a lot of questions. Hey look, they got a double fruit, and look, there's no negative to it. Oh, but you won't be able to take a shower. Just take a wash up. Go take a bird bath. That's all you pretty much need. But as everything else, it's just like nobody else have had the risk of drowning at all. There was no risk of being on a pirate ship with a devil fruit at all. There was no risk at all. Cause you easily be afraid for your life on a pirate ship, cause you can easily drown. Easily can get killed on the water. Which would explain why some pirates spend more of their life on islands than on actual ocean, because of how easy it would be to kill somebody on the water, especially when your captain have a damn devil fruit that doesn't allow him to be in the water. It's just like you're in the middle of a battle with somebody. Oh, you gotta do this and that. Get this and that. No, the captain's gone overboard, sir. He's seaborne. No, get it, hop in the ocean. And then you're distracted, trying to do two things at once. Find a war on two fronts, and you're done for. You all gotta surrender. I'm gonna take all your rum, your paper, and all your equipment. Now get your ass in that maroon island and goodbye. Just 100% robbing everything you got on you. I took a ship damage. I think I've been playing Black Flag too much. Cause I'll show up, I'll kill half of your men, murder your captain, I'm gonna steal your rum, I'm gonna steal everything. I'm gonna rob you of everything. Forget taking that bounty down. I don't care about them bounty hunters. I'm gonna rob you of everything and leave you drowning. And just keep going. I don't know. Maybe this is why I'm not a pirate. This is why I was born in the 1700s. Cause it's just like, if you're gonna be a pirate, you gotta commit to a certain degree. And so there are different types of pirates. Cause, you could say there was different type of pirates, but there was a time period where pirates were just basically just sea criminals. That's pretty much it. And then you can get into a question: is every single thief is bad if they're stealing from evil and this and that? And you get the whole Sly Cooper philosophy. If it really is it really stealing? If you're stealing from thieves, yeah. But it's just this whole thing. The same thing with the whole killing or with fire or anything else. Oh, you're not supposed to kill, but police officers and military officers can. You can execute people without any problems. Well, the same thing with, like, let's see, anything with a natural element. No natural element is truly evil or good. Fire can help us cook our food, can help keep us warm, and fire can also burn you alive and burn down your house. Wind can cool you off and cause waves. Wind can also form into a tornado and wipe out you and your entire village. Same thing with water. Water, now 75% of the planet is water, and a tsunami can wipe out you and your entire country. It kind of is what it is. I'm sorry, it's not personal. It's just, it is what it is. Anything that, it's just one of those things that are just neutral, but it doesn't mean we just gotta have pirate ships just for decorations, alright? We gotta do something more to pirate ships, Oda. We gotta do something more, alright? Well, the most recent chapter was like 989. 989. You're too far behind, Oda. You're not gonna catch up to Hajime Ippo. That's not possible. That's just not possible. I'm sorry, but it's just the battle was already lost before you started. Well, yeah, that's pretty much been it. That's basically been my entire rambling and rant on the whole pirate situation. Because what is the point of it's just like the better thing is like you could just make this makeshift sail. You just can put different pirates in a cross and just have them sailing in a line as you don't rob their ship of everything. I'm taking the hull, I'm taking the cannonballs, I'm taking the rum, I'm taking the money, I'm taking the papers, I'm taking the repair sales, I'm taking everything, cause I'm a real buccaneer. I'm robbing you straight through your pockets, leave you naked, maroon, and crucifix right there in the ocean. This is why I'm not a pirate. Alright, this is why, cause like this is not a game. Alright, I got men to feed, and we've been starving, and we need repairs, and we don't have time to deal with the Navy. Alright, and then like you expect, we'll find a topic, alright, before we wrap this up. This like you expect, what's the point of even having kings and queens if you're so weak that Dofman can just show up and just ruin your entire day? How does that happen? Because like I can't really feel bad for Rebecca or anybody on Dressrosa when your entire king and army is so weak you can't defend against nobody. You can't do it. Like you don't have any hired men to help defend the kingdom. You don't have any mercenaries. You're just gonna be weak in the New World of all places. Not the East Blue, not the Floor Blue Sleeves, but in the New World, you're just gonna sit there and just have no type of protection, no type of Yonko protection or nothing. And I'm supposed to feel bad that Doflamingo showed up and ruined your entire country and overthrew your rule. Really? I'm supposed to feel bad for them? Are you serious? I'm not saying they got what they deserved. I'm just saying they was basically asking for it. You cannot complain that someone broke into your house if you let the front door open. You was asking for it. Unless you went halfway around the house or you just taking out some trash, your door should not be open at night or all day. It is what it is. Had no type of Navy ship protection or nothing. He had nothing. It's just like, what's the point of being with the world government? They don't give me no type of protection as a royal family or nothing. There's not some type of rent. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter, man. It's just, I can't feel bad for Rebecca and that king. I'm sorry. It's just, that was just to a certain degree. It doesn't mean it had to happen to him, but the fact that it did see this happen eventually, or take any precautions to defend themselves as an entire country, you kind of get what you get. And then, like, do you know, there's like, and there's like the whole thing with law. It's just like pretty simple. Just get Doflamingo away from Dressrosa and try to drown him. Now, like, seriously, you don't even have to fight Doflamingo. You just drown him. And then go back to the whole thing with Kaido. There is nobody that try to drown Kaido. That's impossible. That's literally impossible. He literally has a devil fruit, and plus, on a cool effect, you have to see like a few scenes in the anime where they do drown people and impale down. Well, they steep their head in the water, but I still consider that drowning. So there's no way they didn't drown Kaido when they captured him that many times. But this just turned into a rambling / rant video about some things in the series. But it kind of is what it is. Alright, to sum this up, where are the naval battles? Where are they? I want to be a pirate. I want to feel like I want to see some real Buccaneer type things. Alright, I want to see people drown in the ocean. I want to see people try to compensate for the fact that if they slip into the water, it's done for. You gotta come up with different type of strategies, and that's another thing. I don't think Luffy have enough people in his crew to even fully run a pirate ship, because it's just like, who's gonna fire all them cannons? Unless it's all at an automatic, and it's just there's a lot of things that go in this. A lot of things. Like they're like a ship like the Moby Dick. This has been going on for too long. A ship like that, you could easily have about 60 to 100 cannons on them and be an outright naval machine. But just don't do it. The Moby Dick get frozen, that's it. So you say you're not gonna fire any cannons off the ship? Nope. Are you stupid or on drugs, right, Beard? I think you've gotten too old for this. There's no reason you should be acting like this. Man, how am I still alive? How is she getting her ass whooped like this? Like, this is just some bonus footage at this point. Like I'm Kana-chan, but it's just, she's still alive after that? No, get out the way. Ah, shit. Well, yeah, big boom and Shockwave King. Up news, you guys think about the whole naval situation. Do you believe that we should be getting more naval battles in the pirate series, or do you just believe I'm just been rambling like a madman with no type of control? Big boom and Shockwave King. Hope you enjoyed the video. Got a Patreon. If you want some more faster produced content, go support. If not, then that's alright. Big boom and Shockwave King, and peace.